NBA prize picks for Tuesday, January 7th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. We got 5 plays on the prize pick streak play board, 3 up top, 2 down at the bottom. We're going to break down all of them, make a pick for each, pick a favorite, hopefully run our streak to 2. As yesterday, after a couple day break, we did smash our favorite play with Tyrese Halliburton going over on points. Do me a favor, hit that like button. I'll hit the intro. We'll go to work. All right, first play to look at today, it's Jordan Poole, 21.5 points. We head on over to the DFS Army Proptimizer. This tool lets you compare prize pick lines, sportsbook odds, and our projection model to help you find those plus EV plays. You want access to this tool and more picks and plays in our Discord. Link in the bio or in the description on YouTube. Check that out. I'll see you in there. Our line here, 21.5. He's been over in 5 straight games. That's why everyone's on the over in 7 of the last 10. But the odds are actually leaning towards the under. ESPN bet minus 125 on the under. DraftKings has the line set at 20.5. So I have an immediate red flag. You also got Poole dealing with a left hip contusion, is questionable. I think it's listed as day-to-day right now. Our projection model also has it on the under at 19.68. Matchup is against Houston. I'm going to head on over to hashtag basketball, free DVP data. Actually, I'm going to give this a refresh real quick. Make sure we get the most up-to-date data. We'll go to the point guard position, and we are looking for Houston, which is a decent matchup. It looks like Houston allows the 10th most points per game to the point guard position. So really got back and forth here. The odds and the projection lean under, while the form of the matchup lean towards the over. I don't like to play overall. I also don't like dealing with guys with injury designations if I can avoid it. My knee-jerk reaction here is actually going the less than, go against the crowd. Everyone's picking the over here. I would lean towards the less than. Will not be one of my favorite plays, though. That being said, let's see if we can find one better, and we'll go with Nikola Jokic, 50.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Back to the Proptimizer. Nice and easy to do all your research here. At 50.5 again, as you would expect with the popular plays, the form is always going to smash. He's been over in 5 straight. Before that, he was under in 5 straight. So it's really 5 and 5 in his last 10. In terms of your odds value here, again, DraftKings actually has a number set at 49.5. Everybody else, it's pretty much a pick 'em at 50.5, maybe a little bit shaded towards the under. But this DraftKings line actually pushes the odds. Actually, the odds are composite odds just over for 50.5, even if DraftKings likes it a little bit lower. Projection model, though, it's down below again at 49.09. I'll be interested here in the matchup against Boston. We'll go back to hashtag basketball, change this to the center position. Got a few different spots to look up here. And Boston, again, it's pretty much dead middle of the league. 15th in the league in terms of points per game allowed to the center position. They give up, they're in the top 10, though, in rebounds against, in terms of they are a good defensive team, and assists. They don't allow many assists to the center position. So Boston pretty solid defensively. Everyone's on this roll here. Boston a good team. Again, I'm just going to pick against the crowd here today, apparently. Our projection model leaning this way. There's nothing that really sways me, it's a full 1.5 under the line here. The odds aren't blowing me out of the water. The form is just over the number. He did blow it up against San Antonio and Utah. Again, I would ever so slightly lean towards the under because it is a difficult matchup, and that's the way our projection and odds are going. Form alone, not enough to sway me here. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Still looking for a confident play. And again, I like everyone else. I probably feel better about overs, though. Money is money, value is value. Michael Porter Jr., 18.5 points. Back to the Proptimizer. Michael Porter Jr., points under 18.5 points is the odds value again. He's been over in 4 straight. He's been over in 6 of the last 10. But again, your odds value here, minus 130 towards the under on Bet Parks, Bet Rivers. Sugar House as well, minus 130. Projection model, 18.09. So we're, again, odds are under, projection is under. Yeah, the last four is over, but again, not much to really make me excited here. And Boston gives up the second fewest points per game to the small forward position. This is actually one I don't feel as scared going on an under against Michael Porter Jr. as I do against Jokic or Poole. I like the under here, and being the way this video is shaping up, this is in contention because I probably don't want to mess with a Jokic or Poole under. As I said, Porter isn't so scary. I'm on 3 straight unders when everybody else is slamming overs because they're just looking at form. I got a projection model, looking at some DVP, to see where my thought process is at. Same game. Let's see how we're thinking about Jaylen Brown today. Jaylen Brown points here, and again, your odds values leaning towards the under here. It's been under in, well, let's go with the odds value. Actually, DraftKings, though, likes the over in that they set the line set at 23.5. Unders for Sugar House, FanDuel minus 120 apiece. Pretty back and forth in the line here. Actually, BitParks and Rivers slightly under as well. DraftKings is the outlier. 22.43 for the projection model, projecting him right on the number. You extend the trend back a little bit. Looks like he's been under in 6 of the last 10 games. So again, that's leaning towards the under as well. Let's take a look at the matchup here. Brown mostly playing the 3. If you look at the matchup against Denver, Denver does allow the 6th most points per game to the small forward position. Probably the one I'm most likely to mess with here for an over projection. The model's right on it. DraftKings is over, which I think is one of the sharper books. Even though I'm going against pretty much against the trend charts and everyone, I lean towards Brown on the over here in this matchup particularly. I'll go ahead and I'll take Jaylen Brown over the 22.5 point mark. I'll be interested to see. I'm interested myself when I get all these in one place, how I'm going to rank them. Alex Sarr, 22.5 PRA, last play to look at today. And what is a really interesting board. Don't have this many unders typically. And guess what? Going to keep on slamming it here. Sarr is going to have to guard Jokic, could end up in foul trouble as well, which makes me like the less thans a little bit. Yeah, he's been over in 3 straight games, but it's five of the last 10, pretty 50-50 here. Your odds value around minus 120 a pop to go under. Projection model agrees, 20.5 PRA is the projection in terms of. I don't know why I said Sarr was going to guard Jokic. I had to back up. I was so focused on that Celtic Nuggets game. Every play was a nugget, or he's taking on Houston here. He's gonna have to guard Alperen Sengun, which is a whole different animal. So I'm sure somebody was getting ready in the comments to blow me up. Let's take a look at the DVP matchup here against Houston. Houston, in terms of points per game allowed, they are one of the more difficult matchups. Top 6 in the league in terms of points allowed. I think they do give up a fair amount of rebounds. No, they're actually towards the middle league in rebounds allowed. Defensively, all the numbers against centers are good. Should be a difficult matchup for Alex Sarr. Projection and model lean that way. 4 less thans today. Let's go ahead. Let's go to the prize pick streak play board and rank them up as we try and go 2 in a row. Least favorite play be Jokic under. That's the way I would lean. Not my favorite play. That's the 5th place play. 4th place play is up top. Jordan Poole, less than 21.5 points. Can't be a favorite there. 3rd place play. Probably the ones I just did first. Michael Porter Jr. less than 18.5 points. Don't mind it, but not my favorite. 2nd place play. Jaylen Brown more than 22.5 points. And that last play, I really saw against a tough matchup, not a star in any way. An under game does not really phase me here. Go against the crowd. Alex Sarr less than 22.5 PRA is the play I'm going to lock in. But we did all 5 plays. You want more picks and plays? It's in the Discord. You saw the tool. Links, promo codes in the bio. Go check that out, guys. But here's that daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests. Let's cash this ticket. Drop plays in the comments. Let me know what your favorite is. And I'll see you next time. Let's cash them up.